Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funham Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make a Card video. So I made a few of these cards here, and I need one more, and then I'll be finished with this set. So I wanted to go ahead and recreate it with you. Basically what it is this is a green Stamps of Life cardstock that's a 5x7. I created a 5x7 card base. We're using the all I want for, let's see, Christmas for all paper. All I want for Christmas. No, that's not it. Anna Griffin Christmas for all paper crafting kit. Although it does have a lot of things you would want for Christmas in there. That's the paper crafting kit we're using. I'm also using the Anna Griffin card sentiment insert Christmas. Just grabbed one of these. They're for the 5x7 ones. I'm actually changing that because I just did a white, and I didn't have those inserts yet when I first created these, so I just did a white in here, and I'm just going to stamp a sentiment. But I thought it would be fun to use the Rococco frame to cut this out, and so that's what we're going to do with this. So then, this is the 5x7. There's paper, there's cardstock that matches this, but I just grabbed one of the 5x7 pre-cut ones, and we're going to cut that down. 3 pieces rather of Anna Griffin foil. I used the, so we're going to also use the Anna Griffin 3D Rococco frame dies. That's these. That's what they look like there. Come with a bunch of great inspiration. Absolutely beautiful cards. We're going to do a Christmas themed one though, obviously. So these embellishments here are out of that box kit, that Christmas for all paper crafting kit. We're using those. But we're also going to pair it with a topper from the Christmas Engravings Collage card topper set. And I picked out, this here, right there. And then, out of that paper crafting kit, I grabbed a sentiment as well. That's out of that box. So that's when I got this. I got out of here. And then we're going to grab later some Foil Flourishes 2 decorative stickers. We're going to grab a couple things out of this box here. But I was just going to grab these out when we go to, put it together and all. So somebody on one of the comments when I did the demo of my Sizzix Big Shot Switch, the Tim Holtz one, wanted to know if the shaping molds go through there. Yes, they do, and we're actually going to do that right now. So what I've done is I have, these are leftovers from when I did a whole bunch of these, and I still need a couple left. I still need a couple pieces. So basically what it is this has 2 large, a large of the medium, and then 1 small, and that's why I have both sets out, because you're going to need both sets. So you need this one, and yeah, you need this one out of here. You need 2 of these and 1 of these out of the large. Out of the large, it's 1 large and 2 large rather, and 1 small. And then out of the small, you need 1 of the biggest ones, which is the 3x3. So that's what we used out of there. So I just stamped them on some Stamps of Life cranberry cardstock in my Spectrum Noir black ink. And I just stamped them. That's all I did. And then we're going to throw some of the Little Birdie metallic golden glaze paint on the edges from littlebirdie.crafts.com. That's where you get this from. And then we're also going to throw some 3D crystal lacquer over the top of that to give it that fun little, antiqued shine on it. It just makes it really fun and pretty. It makes it really antique-y looking. And then, so I'm going to grab the small gold stamens and then 1 large gold stamen. And I got all this and the stamens off of Heartfelt Creations website. So littlebirdie.crafts.com. And then Heartfelt Creations website, this here. So yeah, so let me grab the stamens too, and yeah, get this ready. So hold on one sec, let me get those. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed those. I got 5 of the little gold ones, which gives me 10 of the little, you know, gold pieces on top, and then 1 large one. So I was going to try to get away with leaving these flat, but they are so one-dimensional. And I ran it, the medium-sized one, through just to make sure. Yeah, you want to run them through. In spite of the fact that the gold and the lacquer kind of, because the moisture content in this stuff makes them go flat a little bit, it still leaves a little bit of dimension, which is really nice on the card, rather than it being so flat that you don't have anything. So that's what we're going for, is that super fun dimension on that. So we're going to go ahead and run this through. So to do this on the Tim Holtz Sizzix Big Shot Switch, I put mine face down. Try to find the little cubby. So when you do this, if you're going to copy this exactly, you do need the large and the small molds. There's 2 different ones. And this one is the large 3D poinsettia mold. So there's 2, and then there's the small. See there, small, large. And I'm using currently the large. So there, and I'm just going to, so I don't get any more moisture on this, I'm just going to run mine through dry. So then I press it down to make sure it's secure on there, and all my little tabs are down past the edge there. So that way when I go to put it in my machine, you just need a bottom plate and a top cutting plate, and then you run it through. That's your sandwich. That's it in the Tim Holtz Switch. I'm just going to run it through. I'm not going to switch the camera over, primarily because the tablet won't, the holder won't turn this way. It'll get like the far edge of the table, and that's about it. But there it is there. It runs through just perfectly. Takes them just fine. But look at this. Isn't that fabulous? Look at all that dimension. It's so beautiful. And if I'm rushing, it's only because I have a maximum 25-minute video. Max is what I'm able to do on this tablet. Otherwise, it turns the video off, deletes it, and I have nothing. So that's my window. That's what I'm going to try to stay in, guys. Hopefully this will go once, and I won't have to redo it. But there we go there. That is the only reason I'm rushing. Normally, I would take you for every detail. Along for the ride for every detail. So you're supposed to mix this up every time you use it really well. And then we're going to grab a couple sponges. So basically what we're going to do is, I'm just going to show you. So you want to make sure to stir this up really good. I'm just going to show you really quick and then finish it off camera. So I can, yeah, 'cause I'm already at 8 minutes. Okay, get the show on the road. So I just dipped it in. And then I'm just dipping it on the edges like that. In mine, I just used it so it's pretty stirred. And you don't need a lot. And that is it. So I'm going to finish this one and this one. And then once these are dry, I'm going to do the same thing. Sponge the lacquer over the top of it. But I'll show you that because there's a trick to it, to where it doesn't look funky. But let me get these and let these dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So this one's dry. I'm still waiting on these other 2 here. So I'll do those off camera. But all I do is I put a giant glob on my, this is on craft mat on my table. And, whoops. Then I take a sponge and I really, really soak the heck out of it. And get a lot on there. And then I just pounce it. And I don't go over it. I do not. I mean, I do, but you don't want to just keep going over it. And I only do the petals. I don't do the center because we're not worried about it. But I get a lot on there. And that's, I found if you go over it too much, it looks funky. I don't know, it doesn't have as much of a shine. And so I get a lot on my sponge, as much as I can. and then tried to go over it as quick and as minimal as possible. Just a few pounces with a lot on there to really get it in there. So you just get the gloss. You don't get the funkiness of the sponge. I don't know what it does. And I'm not worried about that because we're going to punch a hole in the center of that when it's dry and pop our centers in and you won't even see that. So there's that. So now what I want to do is, while I'm waiting for these to dry, I'm going to go ahead and cut my card base out. Oh, can I do that here? Yeah. Let's move these over a tad. Oh, no. Oh, there you go, little one. Cool. We got it. We got this. Okay. I put it right in the center of my table. Oh, isn't that how it is? Okay. Where are you guys, though? Alright, we're going to try to make this... Oh, here, let's scoot this over. Okay. Here. Okay, so I need to go 10, because I'm going to do a 5x7 card base. So I'm going to go 10. By 7. And then I'm actually going to score this at 5 and then fold and burnish this as my card base. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down to be 4 7/8 by 6 7/8, this panel. Then I'm going to cut 2 other gold pieces out that are the inner Rococco 3D Rococco frame die. 3D Rococco frame die. I'm going to cut out 2 gold ones, 2 gold. And then, and then I'm going to cut this panel down because this is the one going on the front on top of that gold piece. And that is going to be 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 to go inside this one here. So, and that'll be on the top there. So let me go ahead and do that while these are drying. And then I'm going to try to finish those up off the rest of the poinsettias off camera, and I'll be right back, and then hopefully we can just go ahead and put the card together. Hey guys, I forgot I was gonna I am actually cutting the center layer out, not in white. I'm cutting this out with this Rococco die, and so I got this so the paper stays as nice as possible. It's on a piece of just cheap copy paper, and so I'm gonna line this up to where the sentiment is centered in this circle here, as you know, as well as I can. And I think that looks really good there. And I'm going to go ahead and just fold that over, put my top plate on, and then run that through the machine, the Sizzix Switch. And I'm just about finished. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I have my 5x7 card base, 10x7, scored on the 10 side at 5. And I have my 2 pieces cut out. I think I told you I needed 2 of these, but I actually only needed 1 of these and 1 of the layering pieces. And I didn't worry about this schmutz on this. I just ran it through regular, you know, between the 2 plates because I knew I was putting this on. But honestly, this one would have looked like this had I not, you know, put the copy paper over. There's still some funkiness there, but not so bad. Not as bad as this one. And so what I want to do, though, is I want to tape runner this one onto the top of this and then glue that down. Because I'm pretty sure if I were to use the glue on this piece, you would actually see the glue. I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to center this up on my layering piece. And you have to be careful with this because it's like really, you know, it's an insert. It's thin. That looks pretty good to me. And then, yeah, that looks really good to me. Okay, so now I'm just going to put that. And look how nice that is, right? You have a little bit of that detail from the die. And then that's going to be the inside of the card. Oh, yay. And then I don't have to stamp. I don't have to stamp it like this one I have to stamp. So I think this will be way nicer. And they'll be done. it eliminates a step. So super stoked about that. Center that up. Oh my gosh, right? That is so cool. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to take our gold layering piece for the top. Okay. And now put this one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, and now what we want is we want to go ahead and we want to pop this one on here. And I can use, I can use glue on this one because you're not going to actually see too much of this. And we're just going to center that up. That looks good to me. And then this one is going to go flat. And this was in the die cut pack that was in that Christmas card kit. So I'm going to do just like that right in the center. This, I didn't use anything on the other ones I made underneath. But this one, it just kind of all blends together. It doesn't have a lot of the red like the other ones I used. Like this one had a lot of the red and green on it already, and that stands out. Well, this one here doesn't have all that. It's a much simpler topper, so I thought it needed a little bit more help. And so when that sits on it, you see what I mean? You get a little bit more color back there. And that's actually going to go flat. Right in the center. Looks good. Okay, and then this we want dimensionals on. Let's see, we're going to put dimensionals on that. Oh, wait. Pop up the old Anna Griffin. There she is. All right. Okay, there. There. Paper, we don't really need too much. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. You cannot go wrong with Anna, right? Oh my gosh, you can just leave this. It's so beautiful. She makes stuff so stinking easy. Okay, oh shoot, I still have to put that flower together. Okay, let me do this and then grab out a few of the layering pieces and I'll be right back. I'm running out of time. Okay, guys, I kind of have a little bit of something. So this sentiment is going to go here. And then I've added a few of these embellishments. But I really can't do anything until I get the, put together the poinsettia. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. But I wanted to put that on there so I know placement of where to actually put it. So we're going to go about right there, I'd say. Try to line it up. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then our poinsettia is going to go right there, and then we'll stuff everything in it. So what I do is I take the smallest ones, because you're gonna stack it large to small, right? Like that. But I need to put the stamens in, and I'm just going to take these two and punch them together. Well, actually, I probably have to do them off. So I'm just going to take and punch a hole in the center-ish. That's obviously not the center. Like that. Let's get it over just a little bit. Maybe closer to the center. Hopefully that's the center. Okay, and when you're doing this, don't be in a hurry. Okay, so I'm just going to grab all these up like this, and I got 5 of these, so I got 10 of those little gold balls. Twist this up, and then pop this through the little one, like this. And then I'm going to put a little bit of, well, actually, I'm going to pop this through this one. Wait, you got to make sure you get all the little ones in there. Come on. Yep. Okay, now we could put some hot glue in there. And be careful, because it's hot. And then you want to try to get the little petals off center. You know what I mean? Like alternated. And then I just kind of pull up a tad and try to form it a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is pop some hot glue like that. Cut this off, not just really close to the hot glue. And then let that set for a second. So now what we're going to do is let's hot glue this one to this one. Offsetting the petals there. You know, that looks pretty good there. I'm trying not to touch it too much just because it is, they're still drying in all reality. Oops, offset them. But I'm going to, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to separate these a little bit. And then I'm going to hot glue this and stick this down in the center. You just need a little. It's just a paper flower. And do like that. Hopefully that was all in frame. Okay, look how pretty, right? Isn't that beautiful? And so now what we want to do is we want to take and pop this right. Oh, see? Yeah. Look how pretty, right? Okay, so let's do this. I know I'm going really fast, guys. I'm so sorry. Some of these little intricate ones take a little bit. And so now I'm going to... So I picked that one out of that ephemera pack that was in the All I Want for Christmas, you know. And we're going to hot glue. And this is... I just cut this off of one of the gold foiled embellishments in here. I know I want gold down here. Oh, that's way too big. So let's chop it off a little. But I also need some green behind it. Oh no, I was going to do this one. That's right. We were going to pop this in here, right? Can we still do that? Oh, look how pretty that is. Let's do that. Oh, there's not much there. Let that go. Yep. Oh, I need a glue stick. Hang on. This. Okay, here we go. 1 second. Okay, now we're going to do this. And then we're going to do... Can I do that? Right. Let's do like that. But I still need a little something here and here. Yeah, let's do those two and then we're calling it, huh? There. And on the top. Right here. And now there it is. What do you guys think? 2420. We just made it, guys. All right, there it is. Thanks so much for hanging out. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.